What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Madden Academy. My name is Civics, and today I'm going to be breaking down one of my Gauntlet games from this past weekend. So, yeah, matched up against this guy Beast Mode. I'm not exactly sure how good he is necessarily. I mean, I seen he's a top 100 player, so I mean, he has to, he has to be a somewhat decent player. But yeah, so first play of the game, I come out in motion halfback out, and the reason for that is you'll see yeah, this fade route. So obviously instead a regular streak would just go, straight up, just upwards. But this fade route, obviously it might not be very noticeable, but it does slightly go outwards and just open up the field more against the cover two. So that's the reason I come out in this play first play of the game, or even cover three, really just to hit these seams. In general, say it's like a outside third here. Yeah, say it's outside third here, and an inside third here. Usually this play would help, you know, open the seams. I mean, this play would help get number 25 open and this seam right up here for a touchdown. And so yeah, obviously it depends on the coverage. Like you really would want to do this against like a cover three, cover two. Um, yes, because obviously a cover two is gonna go out here, or even if he does even if he runs like a quarter on this safety, it'd just be yeah, then I'd have this fade on the outside. So I call this here. He really just goes kind of like cover four. So yeah, nothing really open. I just throw that away. Regular four-man rush. Um, so next play I come out, motion dig under, and yeah, so I'm saying he's in 3-3 Cub. Looks like he's gonna try to pressure me pretty hard here. So I so yeah, block my running back, and I just run a kind of more of a man beating setup. And yeah, he comes out and yeah, nothing's really open. Um I ended up throwing that. Really honestly wasn't the best read. I honestly didn't think Gonzo would be able to get there, but right there I noticed it was match. So that's what it looked like at least. So right here I go yeah, I end up just going back to it, except I send him my running back because I know now I know he's not gonna send the pressure. I'm gonna get my time. So I have my running back 4th and 2. Now at this point I'm starting to realize what he's in. Yeah, right here I was gonna audible over, but I decided to just come out in the same thing. Honestly, thought he'd just blitz me right there on 4th, but he didn't. But yeah, so he ends up running just man on that left side, or I'm not sure. It looks like man. I'm not sure if he just matched on, but it definitely looked like man on that side. Either way, we're able to just small pass lead him to the outside. And what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna stem down this corner, stem down this drag, and just block my running back again. We're really just trying to quick snap him here. And yeah, so we're able to hit that stem down corner. Right here, I'm starting to feel like he's just like I'm thinking he's really just in a lot of more stock coverages. So that's why I hit him with that stem down corner. So right here I go motion angle wheel, one of my favorite red zone setups, and we're able to hit our corner in the back of the end zone. So the reason why I'm just gonna show you why I called this. So this streak will help get this wheel route open on clouds. Not always, obviously. This wheel route isn't. It's not really gonna be your main read. Kind of just a last resort. Notice the cover two on the right side. You hit that. You get the crosser over top, right through the middle, just to keep him just to make sure he's watching this part. A lot of people will like to yeah, a lot of people will leave this part honestly just wide open. This middle of the field, they really like to leave. I guess they'll do like deep halves on both these safeties. But yeah, usually in most online ranked games, I'll have this crosser right through the middle. I just really like crossers in the red zone because either you're here at the 7 yard line and you can just hit them deep, or at least back of the end zone I should say, or even if you're in the at the goal line and it goes through the back of the end zone. You know that works too. Both work really well. So also the other reason I called this, so you'll notice this route right here, Randy Moss, he does end up getting jammed because yeah, so it does end up being like man coverage. But yeah, so the Randy Moss is on like a kind of stop and go route, like he's just gonna stop. And if it's a man, he runs a drag. It's really option. So yeah, if it's a man, he runs a drag. So you see he runs a drag there. And if it's zone, he'll just sit here and it'll help bring down this cloud on the outside to get the corner open. So that's why I call this player just really good against man and zone. Also, this sharp corner, like I said, good against man and zone. So yeah, this yeah, sharp corner does really well at beating man. And yeah, we're just able to get. All right, so all right, so right here, I still don't feel like he's countered my coverage very well, so we're gonna come out and do the same thing. Now I'm just gonna show you what I was thinking with my user here. So same coverage on defense, but so look right here, I noticed the running back coming out the backfield. I noticed the tight end on the drag, and I noticed 25 on a post. So it'd be like this is what I'm expecting right here, running back streak, post from the tight end, right? So this is a pretty common route combo at least from like these four like these bunch strong kind of formations, pretty common. So right here, so that's what I'm expecting. What I should have noticed was 10 was not on a he wasn't vertical. So with him not being vertical, that would make this route combo a lot worse. So obviously it just wouldn't make sense. So I should be able to pick up on the fact that, you know, that's not the route combo I think it is. It ends up being a table route on the running back, return from cup. So yeah, table route, return, post, drag, and a drag. So yeah, honestly, I didn't think it was a best route combo, but he obviously was still able to beat my coverage. This was a hook here that ended up switching on to with Nubin, but yeah, he honestly didn't play it very well, and then yeah, he's able to break a tackle and get the first down. So honestly, I feel like that's just kind of unfortunate. I still don't feel very confident in his ability to beat my coverage. So just come back out on the same thing, and so I notice return right on his tight end. I automatically notice this Cooper Cup on a corner route. So what my plan here is okay, I'm gonna bring down Porter. I'm gonna click on Porter, bring him down here to this corner route and try to jump it if he throws it. And then and then and then I noticed the yeah, so he has a post over top. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this down. If he's patient and gets the time to wait and he doesn't throw it, then I switch on to Taylor Mays and I'm kind of just gonna play in between. I'm gonna keep running up with the wide receiver with the streak, but once I see the ball being thrown to the post, then I jump down. Or obviously if it's a streak, I just stay with him. But yeah, so that's my thought process here throughout this play. And yeah, so he ends up throwing a pick to my hard flat. Now, I can't 100% confirm if that's what happened, but from what it looks like, my since my hard flat played a corner, which usually never really happens, I'm assuming he led this downwards, it looks like. It looks like he led this more towards my DB or my DB underneath because obviously I came from over top. So yeah, so we're able to force the pick and get out at the 2 yard line, and we're just gonna call PA snag here. Just call PA snag, and honestly, I usually you'd probably want to block your running back here, but in this game, honestly, I just felt really confident. I feel like he's bluffed a lot with his user. Not really bluffed, but yeah, really bluffed to be honest. He hasn't really like sent this heavy blitz often. So not really expecting him to. And I'm thinking worst case if he does, I have the tight end or the running back. So he does do it, makes a great switch stick onto the tight end route. So honestly, just a good play from him, but I'm still able to get the post to Randy Moss for the touchdown. Now, I was offside, but yeah, that didn't really do anything because obviously I still scored the touchdown. So all right, so we're back on defense here. Same look from him. So we just come out same thing. Still feel pretty confident on this coverage. Feel pretty confident making him work with the switch stick. So right there, he ends up doing the same thing. I believe he stemmed up that corner a little bit, so he was just still able to throw at that time. So yeah, it's honestly that's my fault. I just got to pick up on that. Honestly, didn't think he'd come out and run the same route combo, so that's on me. But yeah, so I just send four again, and yeah, pretty good coverage here again. Now he did end up having that Texas route, but it was he already got pressured, so this would have been a really hard read to make. Actually, I think he can make this read here, but he ends up throwing it away instead. Obviously, I'm assuming he was looking more at this over top because it was wide open until obviously I switched it. Well, it would have been wide open until I switched it. So yeah, he ends up just throwing the ball away, which I mean I'm not mad at. Um, yeah, so right here I go with the blitz. You see I'm blitzing my user. I stunt. I mean I have my stunts out. Automatically switch to chin in the hook. Um, he blocks his running back, so I guess that's my fault because one thing I can admit that I mess up on is I don't always bluff the blitz when I run this. So you'll notice in all the other plays, I'm just on in this gap over here. But in this play, obviously I'm hovering here, so it's obvious, that I'm blitzing. So I need to disguise that better. So that's a mistake on my part, but still, yeah, so we still blitz, switch on the chin immediately on the hook, and then we switch back onto Talib because I see the return route, and then we go back to chin to get back to the return route because this was a hard flat, so he's only gonna cover he's just gonna go back to the flats after. So yeah, yeah, we're just able to get the pressure there. So right there, that's really what you want to do with your switch stick. You don't always have to force a pick. Just make the user scared, make them not want to throw the ball. Like right there, he doesn't want to throw the ball there. So so yeah, we're able to get the sack. So right here, I go back to this N4, and yeah, I just man up my linebacker on the running back. That's really all I do. And I switched on a Moy. Honestly, just could have played it better. Not sure if I just didn't expect it or what, but yeah, honestly, just didn't expect him to throw it at least like that way because you see when I switch on, yeah, I'm easily able to cut that off. I just didn't expect him to make that read to the tight end yet because you see right here. Now if I run straight down, just straight here, I can easily cut this off. But yeah, I don't. So honestly, just a mistake on my part. Didn't think he'd throw that, so just a mistake on me. Ends up getting a first down on 3rd and 22. So that's a big mistake on my part. Obviously, you don't want to give that up, and in really any game, you don't want to give up any 3rd and 22. So yeah, I go to the same thing. Um, Yeah, so we play pretty good coverage here. Saw squad gets the corner out. My hook that's why I put my user in a hook instead of anything else mid read or whatever. I put him in a hook. He gets his return route, and yeah, I switch on the safety just to watch this crosser back to the cloud, and yeah, we just able to make him throw the ball away. Now, that's really what you want to do a lot. Like I said, a lot of the times, your switch stick is really more about you don't always have to be so aggressive, but just yeah, just make sure they can't throw the ball around your zones. That's why you have your switch stick. So yeah, honestly, right there, that was kind of late. I should have probably hit sticked and I maybe could have got that knockout. But yeah, so he goes to the setup that I thought he was gonna do earlier. You see with the running back, he actually goes a running back out route. But yeah, he drags the tight end, wheel route, streak, streak. Now what most people do is drag from the tight end, streak from the running back, post from 25, streak from 10, and then wheel route from 10, the other from Cooper Cup. So yeah, he ends up running that a little different. I see the wheel route a bit late, and he's able to just make a tough catch. So another first down. Honestly, just mistakes on my part that I could have easily fixed and got a stop. So right here, I switch it up. I go to a cover 3 on the left side and a cover 2 on the left. I mean a cover two on the right, and yeah. So we just got the zone out my linebackers. I notice I see the right here, I already feel like everything's covered. I'm gonna switch on to this inside third, which is why I put him there. Because if this is a quarter, I need to switch this a lot earlier. But since it's an inside third, I can cover this and then switch up to him. So you'll see that's what I do. He stops. I switch onto the post, cover the post well, and yeah, we're able to get a throwaway. So yeah, 2nd and 10. See audibles a bunch strong, quick snap. Um, yeah, so I get on to get onto the hook to guard get that tight end wheel route. Then I switch to guard this crosser. Kind of honestly pretty aggressive. You'd probably want to do something like switch to it just made the most sense for me here because I had to switch to this wheel route, which I probably should have manned up when he went to bunch strong, but I did not. So it's bad on me for adjustments, but we're able to make up for that with the switch stick. So yeah, bring down Taylor Mays, not able to make the read, and yeah, we get another throwaway. So it's honestly just a hard read to make for him right here because obviously he can't throw this immediately, but look right after now at this point if he throws it, I'm gonna pick it. So he just gives up on it and he throws it away. So just a hard read to make. Obviously it was throwable for a second, but just a very small second, so it makes it harder. So now I man up the tight end, man up the running back, and yeah. So at first I man up the running back with my slot corner, but I still want my flats. I've noticed he went to wheels a lot, so instead I made it up with my user, and then I put my linebacker back in a hook so I can switch on to him immediately. So yeah, pass commit, switch on, and yeah, I see the post, and yeah, my man coverage is able to get a knockout on fourth. So great defense again. Then it comes back out in cluster. All right, so it comes back out in cluster. Now what we're gonna do the same thing, man our user on the running on the tight end, and then I'm gonna put try our slide DB on a curl flat, and yeah, we're just gonna cover to his right tight again. So what I'm thinking right here in this play, I'm gonna switch on to not give up this 4th and 10. I'm gonna switch on to this linebacker, and mainly obviously I'm gonna watch this area so I can and yeah I'm gonna watch this area where this hook is like mainly for like a running back streak, a dig from cup or whatever the case is, and if I don't get anything there, then we're just gonna come back really just survey like the middle of the field, just see what we see. So. Um, yeah, he snaps, ends up blocking the running back. So it gives me even more, freedom to with my user. So right here I switch on, I get this post, and yeah, our DN gets off the block, throws it, cross body, and we're able to get the pick. So honestly, didn't have anything there, just nothing to throw. Get a little speed boost, and yeah, we end up getting caught at the 45, but another great stop. So right here I go to motion angle wheel. And instead of the stock running back wheel, I mean tight end wheel that the play gives you, it'll kind of goes more like this. I I hot route the tight end wheel, which goes more like this, kind of runs like a flat, and then yeah, like a flat towards the sideline, and then just cuts upwards. So so yeah, I do that honestly just to leave my running back more open because I see he's sending everyone. So I know I just don't think he's gonna be able to cover this area of the field. I think is going to be more sidelines since he's sending everybody, in the front. So yeah, we running back streak, and yeah, so he obviously is able to come in free, but I expected that, and we're able to hit the running back streak. So we're anticipating his blitz. I'm not always gonna pick up his blitz because I have a I I'd expect I kind of just expect what's going to get open. So right here, I just run the same playback again, just gonna see what he does. So he goes to a match, and Yeah, so I noticed my tight end has a step on the safety. And yeah, I should have led the ball upwards. I didn't. And yeah, the ball ends up getting underthrown. And luckily he drops the pick, but yeah, definitely have to lead that upwards. I was just scared if I let it upwards it's overthrown. So just a little greedy from me. You wanna just you wanna either risk a overthrow or a catch rather than, a pick or a catch. So right here, I meant to actually Texas my running back. Instead, I keep the stock motion route, but still it's still really a Texas. So I mean, it'll work. We're able to hit the tight end corner though. Like I said, I saw man, so we add in the tight end corner. Tight end corners are really good against man. So yeah, I decided I had to mix it in. And right here, we blocked the running back, tight end corner again, and then we had our option route through the middle for the I guess I meant to speed boost. I'm not sure why I didn't get the touchdown there. Definitely was an easy touchdown, but yeah, right there we block our running back just at the tight end, and yeah, we end up getting hit at the one, which I mean I'm not really mad at. We just hit him with the inside zone, and we're able to get up 21-0 early first quarter, and in our gauntlet. So yeah, when he motions, and honestly, I realize I now have the threat of, these two vertical routes, streak, slot fade obviously would do very well against, this cover two look I have on this right side. He would be able to score a touchdown. So I end up switching it. I go to a cover four on this right side and then I hard flat this DN. So I end up just going to a send three last second. And yeah, so he ends up getting the corner out, but yeah, we end up swatting it. So thought it was open. We click on, able to get the swat away. Obviously didn't think I'd be able to get a pick, but luckily we're still able to get a hand on it anyway, so it's good. Now, second and 10, go back to the same thing. He's able to hit the tight end, the drag from his outside receiver, and we switched it to hard flat, and we just hit stick him. So great on us right here. Now I'm noticing he's starting to adjust to the tight end man. So we just go back to the zone coverage, and worst case, I'll just watch the tight end with my own user. So notice the drag, return, run all of it, and yeah, so good pass from him there. Honestly, I should have just noticed it, honestly, just seen it just a bit too late. He was just very early on that read. So, yeah, wasn't able to switch it. So, go back to it. Like I said, I just feel confident. Feel confident I can, worst case, he does the same thing, I can just switch it again. So, right there, honestly, it's a playmaker, not much you can do there. I guess I'd have to maybe switch it earlier, but yeah, I end up giving up a playmaker through the middle. Kind of unfortunate, but it's all right. So yeah, same thing. And yeah, I give up the playmaker again. So right here, honestly, didn't think he'd kind of set up the play for the playmaker again. I just didn't think it'd make sense. So right there, honestly, just me kind of, I guess, underestimating him. So yeah, he ends up getting on the board. He's gonna go for two here because I did go for two. I didn't get it, but yeah, we're able to play this very well. Nothing's really open, and yeah, we just get it back. So that's honestly why I went for it. I felt amazing on defense at this, or yeah, I didn't think he'd um he'd be able to just score on me. So that's why I went for it. I thought worst case if he does score, I just either get my 2 point back on next possession, or I'll just stop his 2 point if he tries to go for it. So yeah, right there, we get it. Because he's down a lot, so I mean, I understand why he'd try to go for two and just cut the lead down even more. So we come out motion angle wheel again. So yeah, I just come out of an inside zone here. Right here I'm up a lot. I notice he's also in dollars, so I just think it's perfect to run and just start milking this clock. Obviously, there's 3 minutes on this clock, so it's obviously very you can easily milk this. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm up a lot. When you're up in this game, especially since it's not the most defensive game, you're always gonna wanna chew when you're up a good bit of points. So Also, even just in general, if you're even if you know this wasn't a defensive game, usually it just makes sense. Obviously, once you're winning, you'd want to finish the game faster so you can obviously you win. So yeah, we're just gonna keep doing that down the field. So yeah, right here now it's 40 seconds left on the clock, and I'm gonna start trying to worry about scoring. So we put the tight end on the corner out, block the running back, and yeah, so we're able to hit the corner out. So that's why I really there goes that same play working again pretty well. Now I believe this was a hard flat either way. So I believe this corner out's open either way. But yeah, you see, we're able to hit the corner right over top. Very, I really like. It's a really good, nice, sharp corner. Really good against man zone. Just really good in general. So definitely recommend if you do run any doubles flex. So right here, honestly, I was honestly wasn't sure what he'd be in. He's been running a good mix of like man and zone. So right here, I noticed Boletnikov gets jammed, but I can one on one, I can small pass lead this. I know that. So that's what I was gonna do, but he switches on. So right there, my eyes go from there to here. I notice his players dropping back, but I notice my tight end's a little higher, and the guy man on him is obviously way lower. So I know I can easily, just throw this like right over top of him with a high ball. So so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait, roll out, and yeah, we just throw the high ball, score the touchdown. Now right here we go for two, just to get it back. And yeah, we're just gonna call spacing switch. Pretty high percentage play online. And yeah, we're able to hit the zig for the 2 points. So right here, I mean we're up a lot of points now. And obviously he's not gonna score. Not much time left. So now he gets ball at half. We're up a good bit of points. So yeah, we're in a great position. We're just gonna come out. Just gonna do the same thing defensively. And yeah, notice the wheel. I saw the running back wheel though. So that was why I switched over there. But you also had the tight end wheel. Luckily, we're able to get quick pressure, get him to throw it away. So yeah, notice the running back wheel, man up the running back just in case. And yeah, so he motions him out. So I just leave it. It's still a running back wheel. And yeah, we're able to get a sack. He he thought I guess I see what he saw. But he thought because I pressured him fast that I didn't see it. But yeah, I switched it, so yeah, I was looking towards that side. So right there I noticed the tight end I man up the running back again. I noticed the tight end drag, so I switch with the guy I had manned up on the running back. And then yeah, he ends up stopping. So I actually ended would have ended up being open. But yeah, he throws his post anyways. And yeah, Porter's able to jump it. I just go backwards just a bit so I can start chewing again. And yeah, he ends up leaving the game. So we hold him to a 36 completion percentage in the whole first half in our gauntlet. And yeah, we're able to get a dominant win late in our gauntlet. That's going to be it for this video. If you're looking to get better at Madden, make sure to get the Madden Academy in the description for ebooks and courses. And if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and suggest what you'd like to see next.